Tēnā koutou katoa, no mai haere mai, welcome to this week's live. So you'll see behind me that I'm in the midst of packing off to Hamilton today. So the TEDx talk is this weekend, rehearsals tomorrow, the actual thing live on Sunday. Feeling really excited, also a bit nervous. Got my shirts behind me. These are the choices. Probably the one at the front, which you'll know is my favourite because I wear it a lot, is probably the one I'm going with, subject to not spilling anything on it or being told it clashes with the background. And I want to get one last wear out of this shirt. It's my favourite. And I want to immortalise it, I guess, in something that's going to be filmed because, to be fair, I have worn it a lot. It probably needs to be replaced. So yeah, this weekend is something that I guess I've been thinking about for years. I've wanted to always be on the TEDx stage, so of course I'm excited, but I'm also quite nervous, so I wanted to share a bit of that with you. So because of COVID restrictions, there's obviously been a lot of uncertainty and the on-off nature of any event we plan right now this year, and that's the same for us all. And whilst the audience was supposed to be 300, obviously now it can't be over 100. What that means is it's going to be live streamed. So in fact, rather than presenting live to an audience of 300, this could be an online live stream audience of thousands. So probably makes me more nervous, I guess. But this is something that, in fact, it's here on my vision board on my desk. This is something I've wanted for a long time. And feel really privileged and honoured to be on this stage and being able to share this message, but it's also challenged me. So the process of going through the coaching and prep and workshops for this TEDx has meant I've been asked to be more vulnerable and share more of myself than I ever have before. I've been challenged in terms of how I deliver my message and doing something new and different to what I'm used to. So that's been an awesome experience, also quite daunting. And the one thing that was the biggest challenge for me was memorization. So this is something that I've been reciting to myself for about 3 months now, to a point where it stuck about 3 weeks ago. My memory's not great, it's not one of my strengths, and it did stick, and I want to share a tip that helped with that. Because with the TEDx talk, there is no slides, there are no teleprompts, there are no notes or prompt cards, or anything really. So it's stand up on stage and speak live for 15 to 18 minutes from memory. And the perfectionist in me obviously wants it memorized word for word, not to miss anything, to get it right, for it to be as good as it possibly can be. And I struggled with this for a long time. And one of the tips was 15 minutes is a long time to speak. When you break it down into chunks and start memorizing little chunks of it and then stitching those together, it becomes an easier part of the process, and that's worked. And it's made me think it's a bit like anything we tackle in life, like our goals and our dreams and the changes we have to make, the transitions we go through. When we tend to face them all as one big block, it can be quite daunting, quite difficult. Where do we start? When we break them into small chunks, it becomes so much easier. So not only for memorizing talks, but for assessing our goals, for taking that step, for making things happen, for making changes in our life. Small chunks, baby steps. That's how we get the progress. That's how we make it happen. So I thought it was a really good analogy for dealing with life as well as memorizing a script. And hopefully it means it's stuck. You can find out on Sunday. If you go to my events page, there is an event with the live stream in it. The event starts about 10:30. There's loads of other cool talks that you'll be able to access for free live through the live stream. And I'm due on after lunch about 1 o'clock. So really looking forward to that. And I might be able to do some lives from backstage and give you a sense of what it's like and help you be there for those that are not in the Waikato and don't have those limited tickets that were available. So I'm now trying to focus on calming the nerves and enjoying the moment, because that's the other thing with our goals. These things that we aim for, we often spend so long aiming for that when we get there and when we get the opportunity, sometimes we either are too busy worrying about other things and we miss it because we're not present, or we let things like nerves, anxiety, what ifs, what might go wrong, fear, take that moment away from us and spoil it. It's a bit like when you look forward to your holiday all year and then you spend a week sitting on the beach worrying about your problems. You may as well not be on the beach because you don't enjoy it, you're not present. So for me, this weekend I want to be really present and enjoy this moment and enjoy all the work that I put into memorizing this and making it happen. So that's my focus. And the secret to do that is our mindset. And that's something I'm going to be talking about next week. So next week is Mental Health Awareness Week in Aotearoa. And on Wednesday, Wednesday lunchtime, I've got a webinar that's available for you, and you can also get a corporate license if you want to share it across your organisation for Mental Health Awareness Week. And we're going to be talking about how to master your mindset. So the art of cultivating a positive mindset, the art of dealing with change and uncertainty, because let's face it, we do a lot of that these days, and the art of being able to calm our mind amid all the chaos that goes on around us and remain sharp and focused, control our emotions, give us the ability to respond rather than react. And everything stems from our mind. You know that this is a passion of mine, so I'm looking forward to sharing Mastering Your Mindset on Wednesday lunchtime. I'll pop the link in this live, so if you want to grab tickets to that, you can. It's a webinar, so it doesn't matter where you are, you can log into that. We've also got just 2 spots left on the Women in Leadership program that's happening on the 2nd of October in Wellington. That's a live in-person event all day, and we go through some really awesome stuff that will give you the confidence to lead. It's a really small group of women. We look at what our strengths are and how to leverage them, build resilience, overcome imposter syndrome, how to inspire and motivate others, and what great leadership looks like, so that you come away with the confidence to know your leadership brand and to deliver results. So that's on the events page. Head there to find that. There's 2 more spaces left if you want to grab a ticket for that. Otherwise, I am going to leave you to your Friday, and I will be in touch again over the weekend. For those who want to be with me at the TEDx event, then check in on the live stream on Sunday, and there'll be some other awesome talks as well that'll help you get some new ideas and some fresh perspectives and learn some really cool stuff. So looking forward to that. Enjoy the rest of your week.